Hello, I am Stephanie Briscoe, female entrepreneur driven to make life a lot easier for you, your family member, a colleague, a peer, you name it, that's what I'm here to do. My field of expertise range in various formats of alternative remedies for a healthier lifestyle. My credentials range from certified life coach, licensed professional counselor associate, and licensed clinical addiction specialist associate. Whew. Now, I know that was a mouthful, tangled up in a lot of specialized, ethical, legal, required jargon to do what I do professionally. But I found a way to take all that I've learned and make it much simpler than it sounds. But before I go any further, thank you for coming to my GoFundMe page. It's hosted by Mirror to the Heart, which is me as the future owner, Stephanie Briscoe. In my journey to find an organic way of doing things, I found a natural remedy that can change your life forever. That's right, an organic way of doing things. It's a natural remedy. But first, who am I and why should I be asking for help? Well, choosing family first, taking on odd jobs was my way of life until 2010. The company that I worked for merged with a larger company who didn't need what I did anymore. Bummer, but that was the economy. So I took a leap of faith on what was deferred and went back to school. The goal was, if I go back to school, my husband would be the sole provider until I started my own private practice. So I was pretty much on my way to making my dream a reality. Then came another obstacle, in which this one was a whammy. In 2013, my husband, the love of my life, ended up in the hospital with renal failure and could no longer work due to dialysis 3 days a week and all these procedures that he had going on. I got my degree, but couldn't find a job in my profession because it was too soon, according to the credentialing process and because of my husband's sickness. And I failed to tell you that I had 5 beautiful, outstanding kids ranging from ages 6 to 16 at that time. So you can imagine the life of a caregiver was just starting for me. But by grace, I defied the odds, made it through that season of uncertainty and despair using the natural remedy I mentioned earlier, which encouraged me to do what I love doing the most, changing lives by changing hearts. One of my favorite proverbs says, "A merry heart doeth good like medicine." And I can show you a natural way to be merry or happy in everything you do. I am asking for help because I believe I can help others like myself, like you, like your family members, like people you see in your neighborhood, with your contribution to help me bring this dream to fruition. What will I do with your help? I am so glad you asked. I have 4 goals that are part of my objective to provide, promote, and produce the natural remedy that gives us all a merry heart. The first one is entering into the Duke program. It will equip and allow me to focus on children with severe trauma cases. The second one is becoming fully licensed. It will give me more leverage to work with a vast array of clients ranging from 3 to 64 years of age, getting on multiple insurance panels, joining important associations that advocate for licensed professional counselors. Need I say more? And the third one is to launch a private practice that will focus on moderate to severe trauma cases, behavioral disorders, and any other disorders that are related to substance abuse. Because as I said, it is hosted by Mirror to the Heart. That's my dream private practice. Last but not least, which is one of the most important to me, is training. I would like to be well-versed and trained in evidence-based approaches within my sessions, integrating empirically based therapeutic approaches to provide, promote, and produce this natural remedy is the healthy way of living. So you ask me, how will I do it? I am so glad you asked. Remember early in the presentation I said there's a natural remedy, an organic way of doing things? Well, there's also research that supports it. It says that this natural remedy actually improves brain functioning and improves the heart. It can also lower blood pressure, boost immune system, encourages healing, elevates mood, reduces stress, depression, anxiety, fear. Oh my goodness, should I say more? This natural remedy has been around since the beginning of time, and I am convinced that it can make a difference in this world. Okay. I know you're saying, okay, why are you talking to me and all I see is a white screen? What is this natural remedy? And how are you going to do it? Okay. I won't hold you no longer. It's called the art of laughter. Just as simple as that. Humor therapy is what we call it in the field of mental health. It can help people feel good about themselves. It can help people gain perspective, help them to get unstuck, cope with difficult situations, help them to accept themselves. And again, it increases the capacity to fight disease. So if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to promote the art of laughter, then I need a remedy to focus on that. It will be the 3 C's to a merry heart. 3 C's, you wonder, right? Okay. Those 3 C's are coaching, counseling, yes, and comedy. That's right, you got it. Just as you hear the squeaking in the background of my puppy playing around, that's me showing you that laughter makes the heart merry. When can you help? Again, I'm glad you asked. You can help. You can help. Now, there it is. Give what you can. And while giving, make sure you generously give from your heart. And as you give from your heart, you give me an opportunity to change a heart, one smile at a time. I thank you so very much for taking the time out to hear my presentation today. And I hope that in this presentation, this mini little video, that it will move on your heart to fund me to bring this to pass. Again, my name is SBriscoe, and I say keep a smile on your face every day.